What is up, players? It's WarbossTae up in this mug. Welcome to my final prep video for the May Painting Challenge 2015. Let's take a look at the 3 projects I'm going to be working on this week, the first week of the challenge. I've got an overall general idea of what I want to do throughout the month of May, and hopefully I can really crank these out because these are some current commissions that have been on the table for me that I would like to get done as soon as possible. So let's go! Here we are with the iron hands. This is first. I've finished all of the initial color blocking with the highlights for the blue highlights on the black armor as well as the silver. And I also did some shading. So I did Rackhearth Flesh for the skin because iron hands are known to be a little bit more pallid and sickly and inhuman, I guess. And I highlighted them back up. I also did the power sword, and I'm working on all of the purity seals. So my goal at the end of the week is to get them completely finished like my test model here. So that is transfers, sealed, varnished, eye lenses, and highlights ready to go so that I can start working on the Vanguard veterans with the jump packs and the Terminators in weeks 2 and 3. My second part of my project is this orc commission that I'm working on. Giant mob of orcs here, 86 boys. I've also got commandos and ludas that I want to be getting to, but first I wanted to get through the big chunk of this giant and you can't really tell how much work that I've put into these guys yet, but the skin is all done and all of their bottoms are done. So that means all of the individual like buckles and the strings, the threads holding the pants together, they've all been finished on all 87 boys. And I've got them all facing away from me. And what I'm doing is, as I paint them and block out the primary base coats for them, I turn them around so that they can face forward again. So week 1, I want to get all the base coats done and possibly even wash them, because the washing is going to be pretty easy. Just apply the washes and let them dry. But I've got one test model here, completely finished with the, what's the word, freehand, the little flames on his little blankie there, and the rest of them hopefully can just get up to their base coats, and then weeks 2 and 3, highlights, washes and highlights. Okay, I've also got a fresh new commission that I want to start working on. Won't be able to do too much of it over the coming month, but I would like to at least get this guy built up. I also have a Wulfric the Wanderer and a Crom model, which I think is a pretty similar sculpt to this guy. So I'm going to be building it up, hopefully doing the base work for it, and that should be by the end of the week, so that weeks 2 and 3 I can do a little painting on that. And then a giant commission that I'm working on is the Party Girls commission. So you saw the Chaos Space Marines with the purple armor that I did. This week I'm going to be working on the cultists. That's 20 cultists from the Dark Vengeance kit. The client requested that they have a little bit of purple on their clothing, so I want to show you my test model that I've got. Just about finished up. He's got very dark eggplant purple hood, and he's going to have a light purple cloth binding as a spot color. The rest of the cloth is going to be pretty dark with a little bit of beige and light brown to kind of show them off as being more human to when compared to the rest of the Chaos Space Marines. So we've got another 19 of these guys to go before I get to the Terminators. I wanted to start with the Terminators, but I think these being so were a little bit easier to paint for me, so I thought, well, let's knock them out this first week. Alright, here's my first week's worth of work for the WarbossTae 2015 May Painting Challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed this little overview. You can find me at the Google group, WarbossTae 2015 May Painting Challenge, and let the games begin!